The Department of Media Science, the Heritage Academy and Candid by Paromita bring to you National PR Day Conclave 2026. It's wonderful to see such an inspiring gathering of minds as we come together to learn, ideate and explore conversations and perspectives that shape our world today.
The Heritage Academy Department of Media Science, in association with Candid by Paromita, is organizing National PR Day. There will be 2 panel discussions followed by peer Prowess, a student competition.
The students, you are lucky today. You are lucky because you are going to hear some stalwarts speaking on public relations. And public relations, if you did the classes right, you know that always has a negative connotation. And today we are going to talk about not the negative connotation, hopefully, but we are going to hear from the CEOs that it positively contributes to the organization. That a career can be carved out of it, and it's a pretty solid career.
Today is a day when you have got very distinguished people who will speak before you on public relations. And all of you, I expect, will listen to them with rapt attention so that you can understand and appreciate what public relation is.
Today's panel topic, Digital PR in the Age of AI and Virality, Shaping Narratives and Newsworthiness, could not be more relevant. We are living at a time where narratives are no longer controlled by a few gatekeepers. A single tweet, a 30-second reel, or an AI-generated insight can shape public opinion overnight.
Previously we used to say you need water and oxygen for the basic essentials of life. Now the biology textbooks have been revised. With water and oxygen, one more thing has come in, and that is data, right? So you have water, oxygen and data, which are considered to be absolute essentials of survival.
Major part that we are talking about the crisis management, we need to understand the crisis actually is not happening in this newsroom right now. Crisis is happening in the smartphone. So it escalates in seconds, in minutes, globally, and particularly any incident, and it transport this particularly the negative news. It's into X times than the positive news actually it happens.
It's a technology in transition. It's a communication ecosystem in transition. So what my appeal to students who will become future ready and job ready in a few months or few years is that you have to be nimble. There is no one formula sitting here that we can provide, that this is the best way to communicate, this is the best way to deal with crisis communication, or this is the balance between AI and HI. So everything is rapidly evolving.
We try to engage our target audience, which comprise of students and various stakeholders. Once you keep them engaged, you get a trend by using AI, tools using AI to find out where the trend is going. And we have a SWOT in place where we know who's going to act when the crisis arises. So we nip the bud when it starts and we don't let it go out of hand.
We are content strategists. So if you are going to the market with a message, you have to really strategize and how you disseminate the same message across platforms. So it's not only a print media. You cannot just suffice with a mere press release today. You have to at the same time think of how to go to traditional outdoor media. At the same time, same message goes digital PR. You may create digital films. The social media team is working along. So it's across all possible platforms you are disseminating messages. So this is content strategy.
Is AI going to take over filmmaking? Is this going to be the end of it all? Well, let me just go back a little. I'm a lover of history. 1920, when sound came for the first time in the era of silent movies, the whole world panicked. What will happen to the brilliance of the silent movie era? Sound is going to destroy it all. And it just enhanced. And then the classical camera got transformed into digital cameras, and the whole world was like, oh my God, the soul of filmmaking is going to get lost. How are we not going to make without celluloid? And see the brilliance that it has brought about. When still make of editing format got transformed to digital editing, the same cry happened, and much bigger cry happened towards the early 1990s when VFX got properly integrated into filmmaking, and everybody thought the classicism of filmmaking is now going to die. Can we today imagine a world without VFX filmmaking?
Today you see content, or you see prompt engineers today are the most sought after people because they actually give the words we are required to have the output right. As rightly said by him, AI has always been there, now it's in a bigger way.
I will say the beginning and the end is going to be in the control of human. Because it's very important to know what exactly to ask. Because the requirement will define what needs to be generated. And hence, the usefulness of humans or the human with the understanding of consumer need marrying to the business need will not change at all.
What questions do I need to ask the person whom I'm interviewing? AI will not be able to tell you because you have to judge for yourself whether my reader, like for a T2 reader, I know the target age group of the T2 reader is say 16 to 40. So what will work in with my readership, I don't think AI will be able to tell you.
Once it generates something, you need to have enough knowledge to understand whether it is correct or not. Unless and until you have that human ratification, there is an even more serious issue out there, which is what about ethics? Transparency. Brands need to also decide whether you want to be completely 100% transparent.